Hi and welcome. It's been a minute since I've done one of these videos, but I'm gonna go ahead. Admittedly, I haven't played a game of chess and Jesus since before I went to Bolivia. I went to Bolivia in early March before all this madness with the pandemic happened, or when it was just getting started, at least here in America. Um, so that was early March. So I literally have not played a game of chess probably since late February. Um, I don't know what it was. When I was in Bolivia, I was there for a little over a week, and I didn't play because I was busy. And then when I got back, um, for whatever reason, I just kind of stopped playing. I've been thinking about it for a couple of days now. Actually, a couple of weeks. I've been thinking about, like, well, why haven't I been playing? Why didn't I play? And mostly because I suck. But I started to miss it, and then actually probably the past 3 or 4 days, I started going back to some of the YouTube channels that I frequented. John Bartholomew is an excellent chess channel, by the way. But I started watching these channels again, and it made me miss the game. So I decided that, after I've had 2 drinks and I just poured myself a third, that would be a good time to play my first game in what is probably about 45 days or so. So let's just jump right in. So I'm going to go back to my chess.com, which I believe I still have my membership is. I still have the little diamond icon over here next to my name. So I still have the premium membership, and I mean, okay, so I can play tactics and stuff like that, but it doesn't really matter. I don't need a premium membership in order to play a game. So let's go ahead and let's do a 30-minute game, because I feel like the 10-minute games, you can end up getting crunched for time, and I'm just not that good. Um, I don't even remember what my rating is. I am a paltry 1138, a sad 1138. It's really sad. All right, I am black, and here we go. We are underway. Uh, that sounds very familiar. It looks like a very familiar move. I am playing Coronavirus Hearn. The player's name is Coronavirus. Oh, wait a minute. What flag is that? Ooh, it's not China. It should be China. Um, Coronavirus Ren. Coronavirus Ren. What is that flag? I'm going to guess that looks like something like Cambodian or something weird like that, and that is the Kyrgyzstan flag. Okay, I was right when I said it was something weird. I was right. Okay, so let's go back to focus mode. How do I get back to focus mode? All right. He just wants to do a simple trick. I don't remember. It's been a while. I'll just go ahead and pull out with my. Do I want to threaten? Because if I threaten, he takes. And then, no, if I don't, let's see. If I go here, then he can still take. I will just go ahead and. I'm tempted to come out with my knight to protect this pawn. It's been a while. I feel like this would have been 45 days ago. I would have had this move in the bag, but now I just don't remember. Because I know next he's going to bring this. He's going to bring this out. He's going to bring the bishop out here, looking to do a checkmate there. So I can annoy his queen, make his queen take my pawn. That's not going to do any good. There's got to be something good I can do. There's got to be something. I mean, because the reality is, if I pull my knight out here, he's just going to take my pawn, checking me. That's going to be annoying. He's probably going to win tempo. What is a good defense against this? I don't remember. I'm just going to bring my queen out. I feel like that's the wrong move to do, but that does protect this pawn. And if he brings his bishop out, there's still no threat of checkmate, so it's okay. Well, now he's blocked his bishop, so he can't even do the move with his bishop. I'm going to go ahead and threaten his queen. Where's he going to move? He might move here to h3. He could go to h3. He could go to f3. And instead, he goes there. Interesting move. All right, let's keep harassing his queen. So I'm just going to chase this queen around. I mean, as long... Oh, that was a dumb move. Yeah. See, I am out of practice. Way out of practice. Did not even see... I didn't even consider the fact that his bishop possibly might have been able to take my knight. So there's that. All right, so he moves his knight out. So I was looking at something else. I want to keep harassing this queen. I believe I can by, let's see, if he goes here, dead, 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 dead. I mean, she is running out of options. I can develop this. I'm tempted to develop that pawn. I'll be threatening this pawn. What to do? What to do? I'm going to go ahead and do it. See what happens. That was a dumb move because he could just actually take my bishop. I'm going to read. Oh, he didn't even see that. He could take the bishop. He could take the bishop. Wow. All right. Well, let's go ahead and trade queens. That's going to be a check. And he's got my... I'm resigning. This is just pathetic. I'm going to try another one. I'm trying another game. That was just a pathetic beginning to a pathetic game. That was just horrible. That was really horrible. I am so out of practice. All right, we're playing Space Ghost, 1120. It's a good thing I don't care about my score anymore. And that's another reason I stopped playing chess is because I took it so personally. I was like, why can't I get better? Why am I so horrible at this game? And I was not getting any better, and it just made me feel stupid. And that last game, just losing that last game to somebody who was 11, 30, 11, 20 something, is making me like question my self-worth. And that was one of the reasons I stopped playing the game, because like, why do I want to play a game that when I lose, it makes me feel so incredibly bad? I didn't want to play. Who wants to play a game like that? It's like, all right, you can probably hear my cats in the background. They're playing, but like my cats, like I don't understand why my cats keep playing with each other, because one is constantly dominating the other. So the one who keeps you hear that? So that one must feel inferior, and that's exactly how chess makes me feel. It makes me feel like making these cat sounds. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mean, I'm here. I'm trying to play a game of chess. Thought maybe I could feel a little bit better about myself. Nah, no, not at all. All right, I don't know what my player's doing. He's my opponent. He's just kind of sitting there. I don't know if he's going to time out or not. And personally, in a half-hour game, I don't know what to do if he times out. If I win this, I get 18 points. Which, at this point, I could use the 18 points. I used to be not terrible at this game. But like I said, I haven't played in 45 days. So, like, it is like a language. You know, and if you don't use it, you're going to forget it. It's just like any other skill. You don't use it, you're going to forget it. And, okay, he made a move. All right. I'm not quite sure I understand that move. So I'm just going to continue development. I feel like if I move my bishop here, he's going to move his pawn. So to counteract that, I would like to get this pawn moved, or I'm sorry, I'd like to get this bishop moved somewhere. Let's go ahead and do this. He takes, I'll take with my knight, and then I can still develop this bishop. Okay. So he's going to come down and take with the queen, or the knight, of course. I can't take with my queen because then he'll just recapture with the queen. But there is a trap somewhere. I have this check. I could check. No, because then he just captures and then I capture and I've lost a bishop. I don't want to do that. He's already up a point. I guess I could continue with development. I'll move my bishop here, and the thought is that I can eventually castle. That if I move my bishop here to c5, then I can castle. I'll do that. I shouldn't have let go of the mouse. I didn't want to let go of the mouse that quickly, but I did. What's done is done, so it's all right. I need to be. What was that? What happened? Okay, he took a pawn. It's not a big deal. Castle. All right, so he's up 2. This knight is guarded twice. Let's go ahead and I'm going to bring my bishop here to e6. Well, what's he want to do? He wants to there. None of that's really feasible. Or I'm gonna stick to my plan. Bring my bishop to e6 with the thought of eventually pushing up with my pawn. All right, so let's stick to my plan. Push up with the pawn. Of course, he can just take the fucking pawn. What am I doing? What am I doing? I just need to. I give up. This is what happens if you don't play for 45 days. This is a nightmare. Wow. I mean, like, really? Like, it's that bad? He's gonna take the knight. I resign. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna delete this video. I'm just. All right, one more, and that's it. Unbelievable. I mean, really 45 days. I have gone from like 1,200 to like 800. It is terrible. It is insanely bad. Wow. This is why I stopped playing the game, because it made me feel like this. It made me feel this bad. This is exactly why I stopped playing. I mean, both of those players were. Oh, I fucking hate this game. Oh, I just cussed. I'm sorry. Well, whatever. I hate this game. I hate it. It's horrible. What a horrible game. I'm gonna castle. All right, that's fine. This is standard opening stuff going on. I mean, I guess there's theory. This is probably There's probably a name to this opening. I just don't know it. I never bothered to learn the names of the openings or anything. I hate this game so much. I don't even know why I'm playing. Like I like seriously, this game just makes me angry. There is a trap here somewhere. Um, if I push up, he does this. I do this. Take with my knight. No, it's not going to work out for me. Let's just push up once. Maybe move my knight here to pin. And then maybe I'll just take that. Or I'm sorry, move my bishop. Do I want to move my bishop there? I mean, this looks like a nice outpost right here. Let's go ahead and do that. He may take, in which case I probably will recapture with my bishop to keep this diagonal alive. But he probably won't take. He might go here to G. Oh, he did take. Okay, so I'll capture with the bishop. That also, I want to keep my pawns. I don't want to have double pawns. So I don't want to do that. This is just horrible. I mean, really, I don't understand how just like simply 45 days without playing and I am this bad. I mean, not that I was any good to begin with, but still, this is just horrible. All right, what do we have going here? I can fork the bishop and the pawn. Where's the bishop going to go? The bishop would go here to b6. He could go here. Or the bishop's only got two options. I think the fork is probably the best bet. Because if I fork, then my pawn is guarded by the queen and the knight. Yeah, but my bishop is being threatened. But of course, I can just recapture with my pawn here. So yeah, I'll go ahead and fork. I'll do that. Oh, wow, there's actually people in the chat room, or two people. Miguel Cadena Perez. Hello. Hello, Cadena. And Ellipsis Triangle Trap. Good evening. Good evening. All right, I am playing some really bad chess. So I think, let's see. I can win. I think I can win a pawn. He takes, I recapture. Now I got to make sure because my queen's just kind of hanging out here, still lined up with his queen. Why would he wait? Okay, now that makes sense. Now the question is, do I want to capture with my pawn, which would alleviate these double pawns here, or do I want to capture with my queen, which would also develop my queen? Because if I develop my queen, I'm actually threatening this diagonal here. But then I can just be harassed by something as simple as his pawn moving out. Ooh. I don't know what to do. I think at this point the best thing to do is to take with the pawn. And the reason I take with the pawn is because if he moves his pawn down, then I'll just capture. Now he's got this one here. He can take my pawn. He can take my e pawn on e5, but then I can just recapture with the knight. All right, and that's what he did. Is that what I want to do? Probably. I think I probably want to recapture that pawn. Because if I recapture the pawn, what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. But let's just do it. I'm just going to do it anyway. I don't know what's happening. I'm thinking now I should have gone with my queen. Because if my queen was here... if my queen was here, then I would have this diagonal. I would have this nice, pretty diagonal right to the king. But really, but again, if my queen, yeah, I think okay, I made the right decision because if my queen was on d5, then he could have just simply moved his c pawn to harass my queen. I could have moved my queen back. I don't know. What do you know? I mean, you know, who knows anything about this game? I certainly don't know anything about this game. All right, so he moves his queen. He's trying to... What's he trying to do? He's trying to develop his queen, at least. All right, do I have a potential trap? Because I'm thinking I move my bishop here. If my bishop is on f4... If my bishop is on f4, what can I do? If my bishop is on f4, he might leave the queen. Let's assume I put my bishop on f4 and he leaves his queen where it's at. Then I could move, I could like win this pawn. Because if I move my, if I take that pawn with my knight, his queen will be under threat twice by my bishop and the knight, but he could just capture my bishop without consequences. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. The ideal thing would be is to put my bishop here on f4 and be able to check with my knight, but there is no check. There's just no check available. I could fork his bishop and his queen. I could move my knight here to c4. I might do that. That's actually looking pretty viable. Move my knight to c4 to threaten his bishop and his queen. He does something weird with his queen, and then I take his bishop and he captures my knight. That's just an even trade. There's not much going on there. But still, that's going to make him think. But I don't know if I like that move because it takes my knight further away from his king. And I would like to develop this bishop. I think I'm going to move my bishop. No. All right, no. We'll do this. I'm going to move my knight. Go ahead. Fork his queen. Fork his queen and his bishop. See what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know it's going to be terrible. I don't know who this guy is. This guy is Celtic Pawn 1143. I think when I started this stream, I was 1150 something. And I recognize that flag from anywhere that is good old American flag. And my cats are making a ton of noise. I don't know what they're doing. All right, so he is threatening my knight. Let's go back to the focus mode. I could guard my knight. I could also guard my knight with my queen. Nope, I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that because his bishop is looking right down at that. That is a blunder waiting to happen. That's what I say. I could take his bishop, just do an exchange. You know what? I think I'm going to take his bishop because he has two bishops and I have a bishop and a knight. If I take his bishop, then he will have a double pawn because he could capture with his queen. So if I take his bishop, we'll at least we'll have opposite color bishops. I'll do that because right now he has two bishops and I feel that two bishops is slightly stronger than a bishop and a knight. All right, so he did take with a pawn, which I personally think was a mistake. But again, what the hell do I know? I don't know anything. But I feel that it was a mistake because now he has these double pawns. He probably should have taken with the queen. I'm tempted to harass his queen. I kind of want to move my bishop up here, attacking the pawn and the queen. I don't know what that's going to do. I don't know if it's going to do any good. He has not developed his light squared bishop. I have not developed my dark squared bishop. So he and I are actually in a similar problem in that sense. I mean, you know, if I could get a rook on his back rank and get rid of that rook, then that's checkmate. So, and he's actually, no, he's in a more vulnerable position because I would only have to get rid of his rook to checkmate, whereas he would have to get rid of my queen and my rook. I don't know that it makes any sense. I'm just kind of making shit up as I go along. All right. Let's go ahead and move my queen here with the thought of moving my bishop there with the threat of checkmate. Let's... Ooh, but then he's going to take my pawn. What if I move my pawn up? He take no. I'm going to harass this queen. That's just what I want to do. I just want to harass queens. So he's not going to take my pawn. He's not going to do that. He has a lot of options, though. He can go here. He can go here. No, he can't go there. He cannot go to c3. He can go to c4. He can go to b4. He can go to b5. He can go to a5. And he goes to b5. All right. All right, we're in business. He's threatening my rook, but that's not a big deal. My rook is protected. What to do? He's threatening this pawn, the b2 pawn. So I should protect that pawn. I mean, like, really, the pawn has not done anything to me. I'm perfectly good with the pawn, so I should do my best to protect it. I see no reason to sacrifice it. I'm thinking, my first thought was, okay, I'll just push the pawn up. And nah, I'm thinking actually I might move the bishop here with the thought, I move my bishop to d4 with the thought of eventually moving my queen to g4 with checkmate. So let's do that. Let's... The only problem with that is if I move my bishop here over to d4, he could move... Well, he could move his pawn down to c5, but then I can capture. So let's do that. And if he does do that, if he does move his pawn down to c5, I can capture with an en passant, which I love to do. And I will capture with an en passant even if... Oh, he did that. That makes sense as well. Okay. So... I did not even see that. Yeah, I guess he could have taken that pawn. Let's go ahead and stick with my plan, because if I move my queen here to g4, that will simultaneously threaten checkmate and guard that bishop. Let's see what happens. Ellipsis Triangle Trap says we all just want to harass queens. Yes. What just happened? What did I just do? I literally, oh my God, what did I just do? I I can't even. I can't even. Wow. 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 45 days I have not played. And look what I just did. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and threaten checkmate. And no, I literally just handed him my queen. I could not have made it easier. I put my queen on a platter and said, here, please take her. Take her for your enjoyment and your pleasure. Take my queen. That's exactly what happened. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Like I said, this is the first time I played in 45 days, and you know what? It's going to be another 45 days before I play at this rate. I mean, looking at this and how terrible, this game just messes with your self-esteem and your worth, and like why am I even alive? Like why am I even trying? Like do I deserve to live? No. This is all right. No, I was going to say one more game, but I mean, I already did resign. Yeah. Unbelievable. All right. Now, I finished my drink. I'm going to bed. It's just 3 games, 3 and out. I did. I look. Granted, this was the long. I lasted what 10. I lasted 16 minutes on this game. The first 2, I lasted 5 minutes before I just completely blundered and handed the game to them. So I'm never playing again. I'm never going to play this game again. I hate this game. I hate it so much. So thank you for watching, and I'll probably play again at some point. I do like this game. I just hate that I'm really bad at it. I would like to be better, but the only way to be better is to play it more, and I haven't played for, as I've said now, for 20 times. I have not played it for 45 days. So stay safe, everyone. I hope you have a happy whatever's coming up. So enjoy yourselves, stay safe, and be healthy. And that's all I have to say.